That's awesome.
If you're a teenage girl struggling to find a boyfriend, show up at your local mall with a Tesla and a drone, and within 5 minutes you will have 3 17-year-old boys driving Subaru WRXs swarming you and asking you every question about what you are flying, who you are, and why you are in that position, as exactly is what happened to me when I pulled up and took these shots. But anyways, I wanted to share some footage of me driving and talking about how I was feeling while I was driving and the impressions that I got from this Tesla. Here's the in-car.
So as we're in autopilot on the highway, just wanted to give some driving impressions of this P100D with LUDICROUS Model X that I've had for the last 24 hours, and it has frankly exceeded my expectations dramatically. I didn't expect to find all of the features and sort of novelties of having a smart vehicle to be that compelling, but oh boy was I wrong. It's very strange to see them all the time. They're everywhere, and they're just like among us, and you completely take for granted what these cars offer. I mean, this car is equipped to be level 5 autonomous. It's just a software and law thing as I take over from autopilot because the weather here is so horrible that the lane lines are invisible under the sleet. You know, it's just a matter of waiting for legislation to catch up, and I mean that, you know, this car is that much further ahead than our society is set up for. You know, the judicial system of passing laws, to call it antiquated is an understatement. Those things never saw these things coming and therefore can't accommodate them. To think that our very slow system of allowing things is the limiting factor is really a shame. I think the most interesting thing that I've learned from having this P100D is how little I care about the acceleration. This car is 100% about the tech that it offers. The Falcon Wing doors, the autopilot, the giant screen in the middle, you know, the massive visibility from this windscreen that goes fully over my head. The dash, the fully digital dash, where I see the types of cars that are around me. When you pull up to a car and it's shown on your dashboard because the car is aware of its surroundings, at first it looks exactly like the Tesla key, which I'll show you in a second. And also, it's a funny story about that. Since Tesla can't actually sell or set up a dealership in Michigan to sell cars to Michigan residents, this car is from California, so it's a company car, and there is a label on the car that says Betty White. So I think they named this car Betty White because it's a white Model X. As cars approach you and surround you, and you see that the vehicle is aware of them by the shapes on the dash, they first show up that in a form that looks like the Tesla key. And then as it becomes more acutely aware of what kind of car it is, it will transform into, if it's an SUV or a car or a semi-truck or a pickup truck or a bus. It's amazing. You know, the awareness that this car has is so beyond. It's really, I wasn't expecting this car to feel so much like a smart device. But it is fully that. You get tired of monotonous driving. You just enable autopilot, and suddenly you're more or less in a drone ship. It's just incredible. It's really blown my mind. I mean, you can't get this anywhere else, and it's soon going to be everywhere, but you know, this technology is remarkable. It really is. It's awesome. Apply light force to the wheel. I mean, the car communicates with you in ways that other cars do not. you have to be in touch with the car, because right now it's sort of there's a codependency going on with the limits of what's allowed, the technology needing the driver input to know that you're not, sleeping or whatever. But this really takes the experience of traveling by car into a whole nother dimension. It's really crazy. I'm a pretty savvy tech consumer, and I thought I was prepared for what this car had to offer. This isn't my first time driving a Tesla, but this is the first time driving it for an extended amount of time, and I'm absolutely awakened to this brilliant, inevitable future of automobiles. It's really quite amazing.
Thanks so much for watching. I'm not sure when the next time I'm going to make a video like this is. Probably when the weather gets better in the spring. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I didn't hate it as much as I thought I was going to. So yeah, if you want to like this video, that'd be awesome. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. Probably make me feel better. Yeah, bye.